Hello Displorers, welcome back and thanks for watching. In today's video we shall be taking a look at some African countries that changed their names after gaining independence. Many cities, states, towns, provinces and countries in Africa have undergone a name change for many reasons. Often this may be done for political or nationalistic reasons, to remove all traces of colonial rule, or to reflect the ideology of the government in power, or maybe just because they hate the name. In some instances, countries and city names have been changed for purely commemorative reasons, perhaps to honor great leaders or important events in the country's history. After the decolonization of Africa, state boundaries in Africa remained remarkably stable, but the colonial names of African countries often change. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Let's dive straight into the list of African countries that changed their names since their independence. Number 1. Malawi, formerly Nyasaland. The history of Malawi covers the area of present-day Malawi. The region was once part of the Maravi Empire. In colonial times, the territory was ruled by the British, under whose control it was known first as British Central Africa and was later changed to Nyasaland. It became part of the Federation of Rhodesia and Nyasaland. The country achieved full independence from Britain in 1964. The name of the country was changed from Nyasaland to Malawi in 1964. After independence, Malawi was ruled as a one-party state under Hastings Banda until 1994. Number 2. Zimbabwe, formerly Rhodesia. In the 1880s, the British arrived with Cecil, Rhodes, British South African Company. When they took control of the land, they named the area Southern Rhodesia. Southern Rhodesia was used between 1898 to 1964. In 1964, it was renamed Rhodesia, and in 1979 the name was changed to Zimbabwe Rhodesia. The name Zimbabwe was officially adopted concurrently with Britain's grant of independence in April 1980. Number 3. Benin, formerly Dahomey. Dahomey was a French colony and a part of French West Africa from 1904 to 1959. In 1946, Dahomey became an overseer's territory with its own parliament and representations in the French National Assembly. On December 4, 1958, it became La République du Dahomey, self-governing within the French community. On the 11th of July 1960, French agreed to Dahomey becoming fully independent. Dahomey declared independence on the 1st of August 1960. Upon independence, the name of the country was changed to Benin and officially became the Republic of Benin. Number 4. ESWATINI, formerly Swaziland. In 1903, after the British victory in the Second World War, Swaziland became a British protectorate. Much of its early administration work was carried out from South Africa until 1906, when the Transvaal colony was granted self-government. Following this, Swaziland was partitioned into European and non-European areas, with the former being 2/3 of the total land. After the country gained independence from Britain in 1968, it didn't change its name until April 2018, when the present king of the country decided to change the name of the country from Swaziland to Eswatini in celebration of the country's 50 years of independence. Number 5. Togo, formerly Togoland. Until the 19th century, the coastal region was a major slave trade center, earning Togo and the surrounding region the name the Slave Coast. In 1884, Germany claimed a coastal protectorate, which grew inland until it became the German colony of Togoland in 1905. It remained a German colony until the First World War, when Britain and France invaded the land and defeated Germany. The nation was partitioned between Britain and France. After the Second World War, British Togoland voted to join Gold Coast, today's Ghana. After Togoland gained independence from France in 1960, the name of the country was changed to Togo, which is officially referred to today as the Republic of Togo. Number 6. Burkina Faso, formerly Upper Volta. Starting in the early 1880s, a series of British, French and German military officers made attempts to claim part of Upper Volta, what is today Burkina Faso. Later in 1890, it was colonized by the French who rewrote the borders. The country marched towards independence under a Morsi-dominated party. Upper Volta became independent in 1960. In 1984, the country changed its name to Burkina Faso. Number 7. DRC, Congo, formerly ZAIRE. In 1870, explorer Henry Morton Stanley arrived in and explored what is now the Democratic Republic of Congo. Belgian colonization of the DRC Congo began in 1885 when King Leopold II founded and ruled the Congo Free State. With the promulgation of the Luluaburg Constitution on the 1st of August 1964, the country became the Democratic Republic of Congo, but was renamed ZAIRE, a past name for the Congo River, on the 27th of October 1971 by President Mobutu Sese Seko as part of his Authenticité initiative. In 1997, the name was changed from ZAIRE to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Number 8. Ethiopia, formerly Abyssinia. Ethiopia is a very interesting country with rich history and interesting culture, but it wasn't always called Ethiopia. For centuries upon centuries, the country was known as Abyssinia. In the 4th century, the ruler of Abyssinia, King Ezana of Askum, changed the name to Ethiopia because he was trying to convert his people to embrace Christianity, since he thought it sounded more Christian-like than Abyssinia. After several years, it returned to Abyssinia. Abyssinia was never colonized by any Western country. Italy tried to colonize the territory but were defeated. In 1947, during the reign of Emperor Haile Selassie, the name was officially changed to Ethiopia. Number 9. Lesotho, formerly Basutoland. Basutoland was a British Crown colony established in 1884 due to the Cape Colony's inability to control the territory. It was divided into 7 administrative districts: Beria, Leribe, Maseru, Mohales Hoek, Mafeteng, Kwachasnek and Kuthing. Basutoland was renamed the Kingdom of Lesotho upon its independence from the United Kingdom on the 4th of October 1966. Number 10. Botswana, formerly Bechuanaland. Bechuanaland was a protectorate established on the 31st of March 1885 by the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland in Southern Africa. After 80 years as a British protectorate, Bechuanaland attained self-governance in 1965 upon gaining independence. The name of the country was changed to the Republic of Botswana on September 30th, 1966, and maintaining a position of stability and harmony ever since. Number 11. Cabo Verde, formerly Cape Verde. Cape Verde is an island country spanning an archipelago of 10 volcanic islands in the Central Atlantic Ocean. Before the arrival of the Europeans, the Cape Verde Islands were uninhabited. They were discovered by Genoese and Portuguese navigators around 1456. The country remained a Portuguese colony till 1975 when it gained its independence. On October 25, 2013, this West African island country changed its official English name at the UN from Cape Verde to Cabo Verde. Number 12. Ghana, formerly Gold Coast. The first Europeans to arrive at the coast were the Portuguese in 1471. They encountered a variety of African kingdoms, some of which controlled substantial deposits of gold in the soil. By the late 19th century, the British, through conquest or purchase, occupied most of the fort along the coast. 2 major factors laid the foundation of the British rule and the eventual establishment of a colony on the Gold Coast. Ghana was one of the first colonies to gain independence in West Africa in 1957. After independence, they changed the name of the country from Gold Coast to Ghana. Number 13. Zambia, formerly Northern Rhodesia. Northern Rhodesia, which is today Zambia, was a protectorate of South Central Africa, formed in 1911 by amalgamating the 2 earlier protectorates of Barodzila, Northwestern Rhodesia and Northeastern Rhodesia. It was initially administrated, as well as the 2 earlier protectorates, by the British South Africa Company, a chartered company on behalf of the British government. From 1924, it was administrated by the British government as a protectorate under similar conditions as other British administrated protectorates, and the special provisions required when it was administered by the British South African Company were terminated. In 1964, the name was changed from Northern Rhodesia to Zambia after the country got its independence. Number 14. Mali, formerly French Sudan. French Sudan was a French colonial territory in the Federation of French West Africa from around 1880. The colony was called French Sudan from 1890 to 1899 and from 1921 to 1958, and had a variety of different names over the course of its existence. It was initially established as a military project led by French troops, but in the mid-1890s, it came under civilian administration. The union among French colonies finished on August 20, 1960, when Senegal left. On the 22nd of September, French Sudan changed its name to the Republic of Mali and left the French community. There you have it, Displorers. Those were the African countries that changed their names after gaining independence from their colonial masters. If you know any other African country that has changed its name since independence and you don't see it on this list, do also leave your comments in the comment section below and the best comment will be pinned. Thanks for watching this video. If you want us to cover any of your top 10 topics, leave a comment below and do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.